What are you made of? Not just your body, but your soul, your desires, your anger, your love. Are they chaos? Are they dust? Or are they something older, something elemental? Empedocles asked this thousands of years ago, and his answer would ignite a fire that still burns beneath the surface of science, psychology, and philosophy. He didn't just see the world, felt it breathing. To him, the stars weren't dead rock, the wind wasn't empty space. The world was alive because we are part of it. Today, we talk about atoms and molecules. But long before chemistry, he whispered a different truth. You are made of fire, of earth, of water, of air. And the war inside you, the push and pull between love and strife, is the same war inside the cosmos. Sound poetic? It was. But it was also the first step toward science. So who was this man, half mystic, half scientist, who claimed he could bring the dead back to life? Empedocles was born in Acragas, a city on the southern coast of Sicily, around 490 before Common Era, a land of fire and stone, where volcanic mountains met the wine-dark sea, and the myths of gods danced hand in hand with the stirrings of philosophy. It was a time when thinkers were tearing the world apart, searching for the substance beneath change. Thales had said, all is water. Anaximenes said air. Heraclitus said fire. Parmenides said, there is no change. It's all an illusion. But Empedocles, he didn't choose sides, chose all of them. He gave us the theory of the four elements, or as he called them, the four roots. Fire, water, earth, air. Combined and separated endlessly by two forces deeper than nature itself. Love, which unites. Strife, which divides. Was this metaphor, or was it science in its infancy? Think about it. Have you ever felt torn in two? One part of you craving connection, the other pushing people away. Have you ever built something, only to destroy it? Fallen in love, then burned it down? Empedocles would say, that's the cosmos living through you. Because in his vision, love and strife aren't just feelings. They're the forces that move the heavens. When love dominates, the elements merge into harmony, the one. When strife rises, they tear apart, creating the many. That's the cycle of the universe. Unity to chaos, chaos to unity. The Big Bang and entropy. 2,000 years before physics. But here's the twist. Empedocles didn't stop at theory. Claimed he could heal sickness, control the winds, even raise the dead. A charlatan? A genius? Or something in between? He wore purple robes, golden sandals. He traveled as a healer, a seer, a philosopher-poet. In a world of oracles and priests, Empedocles offered something radical: responsibility. To live well, he said, you must understand your nature. You are not separate from the world, you are the world. And until you realize that, you'll be trapped, cycling through lifetimes, unable to remember who you really are. He believed in metempsychosis, reincarnation, not as a punishment, but as a forgetting. We are divine beings who have forgotten our origin. To kill, to eat flesh, he said, is to murder your forgotten kin. He was a philosopher, but also the world's first known vegetarian activist. He blurred the lines between science and soul, physics and ethics, poetry and proof. Was Empedocles just another mystic? Or was he pointing at something our modern minds are only just beginning to understand? Today, science confirms we are made of elements forged in stars. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. And neuroscience reveals what ancient mystics felt. That the self is not fixed, not singular, but a composite, always shifting, always torn between love and conflict. Empedocles didn't give us the final answer, but he gave us a new way of asking the question. Not, what is the world made of? But, what part of the world are you? The story goes, in the end, Empedocles climbed Mount Etna and leaped into the crater. Some say he did it to become immortal. Others say it was a final act of poetry, to prove that death too was part of the cycle. His sandal was all that remained. But his ideas? They blazed through history, shaping alchemy, influencing Plato, haunting the words of Nietzsche and Jung. Even today, when you light a candle, when you fall in love, when you wrestle with your inner conflict, You are living the legacy of Empedocles. So let me ask again, what are you made of? You a creature of dust? Or are you the song of fire and air? Empedocles would say, you are all of it. And your soul, like the cosmos, is still learning how to dance between love and strife. If you listen closely, you might still hear the elements inside you whispering, remember,